as well. Limited nutrient intake. There are children who take less balanced diet, or sometimes I see in the classroom that the parents are sending packaged food as well. Why pre-packed food they are sending to the teacher? Why they are sending such easy giving food to the children in their lunch box? So it is a call for me as a mother teacher, and you all are independent to share such thoughts with your parents on your PTMs or out of the way as well, because we are actually giving shape to the child. When I'm talking about the word shape, it means the child is a clay to me, and it is my course or responsibility as a mother teacher or as a early year teacher that I should put emphasis on each and every small thing in the classroom, and share your feedback with your the parents, the parent of the children you are dealing in the classroom. Third is the parental concern. Trust me, I tell you, nowadays parents are in working profile. Both the parents are in working profile. If you see the comparison of both the parents who are working and the parent, one parent is working, you will feel the difference by yourself. But yes, there are few more other activities in which the parent who is at home also get engaged with, and they ignore their children. So share such thoughts and ask the parents. There is nothing wrong in asking what is the decorum they are doing at home or they are following at home. There are few children I want to add on here who eat when they are roaming around in the whole house or room or whatever. But when they are coming to the school, we all are sitting together, we all are eating together. That is what the influential eating also. When they see the lunchbox of their peers also, when they see that the peer is eating independently, so these are all the influences which are actually the positive influences we are inculcating in the classroom. And we feel that the children should you know initiate for such influences. As ma'am told that one child was crying in the classroom, and other children, when the teacher is approaching to that particular child, the child is not stopping that cry. But the moment a peer initiate, immediately a child get a click, because they understand their own temperaments, they understand their own age group, because there is no gap. We all are mothers, we are caretakers. But when they meet with their peer group, they take it as if they are themselves, they are looking at themselves only. So here we need to take call for such things in the classroom. In early years, each and every small thing is important for us, and we can make an assessment accordingly. Now let's have an assessment. What was the assessment for this case study? Upon further assessment, it is observed that Sara diet primarily consists of processed snacks, which we usually see in the classroom. And we give reminders to the parent that please put some effort in the lunchbox. Look at the lunchbox of the child. And then you say that the child is not growing, the child is not having this much of understanding. Why it is not growing? Because you are not putting the effort on the very minute areas which are to be done. She shows reluctance towards trying new. Why the child is showing reluctance? It is again a question. When the mother is sending a food in the lunch box, the mother expect as if the child will eat the food which is not at all given exposure at home. How is it possible for a teacher to go for such kind of eating habits in the classroom? But yes, we take call, because we are mother teachers, we take call. But yes, collaboration is very important. So always share with the mothers that your collaboration as a mother, because I am a mother teacher, you are the first teacher of the child, that is mother. So you have to collaborate with me. So genuinely you can share such thoughts with the parent who are actually sending the food in the lunch box, which is not actually parallel with the one they are they are giving at home. I see few lunch boxes where they send vegetables, everything, as if they feel that the teacher can easily feed the child, and that the child will not get any option in the school, so the child will eat it. No, this is not done. You have to give a stepwise change to the child. Why you are thinking that the child will automatically eat everything which you have not given exposure to? So think for such things. And I hope you are making anecdotal records also where you mention such things. Do I do that? And I always share such things with the parent, that why such kind of deviations are there. When you are not giving such food to the child at home, how you are taking it as if the child will consume it completely in the school and will getting the whole nutrition in the school only? No, it is not possible. Collaboration is really required. Different textures and flavors, I have added the word to. Sarah's growth chart indicate that she is within the normal range of her age, but the intake of the essential vitamins and minerals such as vitamin C, A, fiber, inadequate. There are few children who do not like to eat apple. Mother never give apple at home, but yes, they are sending in the lunch box. So it is again a teacher-centric approach which I am talking about right now, that it is not easy for my teachers to give forceful eating to the children. So here such transparency with the mothers is required. Share your transparency with the parent. There is nothing harm in it. Not always saying ki, okay, we have fed the child. Always share the tantrums of the child also, and then only we can bridge the gaps. Otherwise, the learning is incomplete when the nutrition is not complete. This is what I believe in early years. First comes nutrition, then comes learning. So, for good learning, we need to understand that the child should have good nutrition in early years. And it is not only in the school, but it should start from the home first. Now, what is the intervention? Nutritional education. The parent should be given proper education related to the nutrition. Now it is an irony that they know everything, but sometimes they pretend. They know very well that when they are leaving their child with the ayahs, they know the post effect. But yes, they need a call. They need alarm that we are here to tell them that this is not to be done. So share such thoughts with the parent. We have to keep a polite note, but yes, when we are dealing with the profession where we are taking care of the children, it is nothing wrong in that. You can share your valuable thought with the parent, and the parent, if the parent is genuine, the parent will also understand that yes, it is correct for my child. Ultimately, the child is their own asset, so they should understand such facts. Meal planning. Daycare and parent collaborate to create a meal plan. Yes, naturally. How they can send the food, which is actually a processed one, which is a packed one, and then they are looking forward for the growth of their child as if the other children are growing. You cannot compare. Give good food to the child. Look at the lunch box and never do comparison. Inculcate healthy eating habits at home as well. Nowadays, watching the screen while eating the food is like in a trend. Everyone is like, okay, I'm watching the screen and then I'm eating the food. Demotivate this thought. They have to look inside their lunchbox what they are actually eating. That is what we want in early years. We want that the children should know which vegetable, which fruit they are eating. They have to tear the chapati from their own fingers. Though I have instructed them, they can see me visually as well how my teacher is tearing it. And this is how we motivate them. No screen watching while eating. It is not to be motivated in the classroom as well. If we have soft bowls, positive food environment should be there. Children should look inside that lunchbox, should see what their mother has sent in the lunchbox, should share what is in their lunchbox. And then they wear their apron, they spread their mat, they keep their lunchbox nicely, they should not lick the finger. This is what the positive environment. Tell them that you will give star to them when they are not going to drink water in between the meal. Very small thing. When they are not drinking the water in between the meal, they will finish their whole meal. And you are inculcating a very, very good habit in such a small age that they will tell at home as well that my mother teacher says no drinking water in between the meal. Very easy, very good habit which we can inculcate in very small little buts. And I tell you, I trust me, they do. If we tell them something, na, they do. But it should be with the positive note. It should be with positive, motivation as well. Give them some motivation that if you do not do this thing, I will give you this also. I will give you star. I will give you smiley, softy, whatever. And trust me, teachers, they do. They take you as a god. You are god to them. So give beautiful shape to the children. Do some role models if you have co-teacher concept in your classroom. If you have assistant teacher concept in your classroom, or you can do with the class nanny as well. I don't think so there is any harm, because nannies take care of these little children. To create a role model, do some role plays in the classroom. How we can eat, how we can wear apron, how we eat nicely, how we can share the food. Because nowadays this concept of sharing and caring is gone somewhere else. Nobody like to do sharing, caring, nothing. We just are restricted to the court only. Why we are restricted to court? Why parents are not understanding? And at our times, so we used to do sharing and caring. What is wrong in that? So we have to make the parent understand what is good for their children from our end, and their collaboration shows that they are, yes, doing great for their children in this small age. Now, patience and persistence. Thank you, teacher. Patience and persistence, very important. When I enter into my classroom now, I take a pill of patience naturally. Very important. In the morning, drink a lot of water and have a lot of patience. When you have patience, I tell you, teachers, you will do great things in your classroom. But yes, sometimes our health also get fluctuate. We see tough days in the month as well. No worries. But yes, apart from that, 25 days are there, near about 20 days are there where we can give good to the children. Yes, fluctuations are there, obvious, very obvious, but yes, patience is the best key which we can have in our hand, and we should go for such good this SDG skill. This is very important, patience. And then we can open those doors also which are actually not opened at home. Now, what the case study follow-up shows, overall the course of several weeks, Sarah parent noticed improvement in her eating habit. It is not possible, though the child was actually with the parent only. But who make them notice all those things which is to be done? It's you. So you are respectable. You are in a very respectable profession. You are giving shape to the children. So your responsibility is at par. If you are giving any feedback to the parent should respect your feedback, because eventually it will help their child. But yes, I tell you, there are few parents who do not admit such things. So give them space. No worries. Keep on sharing your feedback. on a very polite note. And I tell you, I believe that they will understand what you are actually looking forward, and it is actually beneficial for their child. Sarah Daycare also report positive changes in our food preferences and behaviors during meal time. I don't know whether you, notice any behaviors during meal times, but I notice behaviors and I write in my anecdotal reports as well. You can also write and you can see the journey and share such behavior with the parent and collaborate with them, and then come to know, sometimes you come to know that this is actually the behavior which is coming from the home and you are not aware of it. Then the parent will get the alert. Okay, this is something the teacher has already noticed. Now I have to share this. There are few parents who do not tell you. So yes, you can gradually, slowly and gradually, you can share your feedback, and then you come to know that yes, this is the area where I have to work. And naturally, when you are working on that area, the parents should collaborate with you. So this case study is basically highlighting the importance of early childhood nutrition, and it is from the classroom only, just the same classroom which you have. I don't know what is the strength you people are dealing in your classroom. So we see such children in the classroom, and we have to take call for such children, because as a teacher I should understand the need of time, and it is my responsibility that in the school hour this child is mine, and this is my observation, and the parent has to cooperate with me on these terms. This is how we deal with such children in the ECC. Now, very important part of this session is, I want to give few tips for this ECC, you know, um, forte of teachers. So create a nurturing environment. Very important. Let them feel safe. Let them feel loved, supported, everything. But yes, a window of flexibility is there where you are making your children learn as well. You are giving them good environment, absolutely great. You're supporting them, you're loving them, give them motivation, everything is good. But give them understanding also that yes, you have to do learning also with me. And trust me, teachers, they do. So this is what we inculcate in them in early years. Know each child. I don't know how many of you are working on this particular tip. You should, I don't know, it is not difficult to know each and every child. We see child for 6 hours in the school. I immediately within a week come to know the pre, habits of each and every child in my classroom within a week. And then it will be a gradual journey. But in a week, in a week time, when the new admission comes in the classroom, in a week time, we just know, quick ones, quick personality traits of a particular child, and then it will be a gradual journey, and then definitely there will be some crest and throws also. The child will learn from the peer, they will, they learn from their influence also, and instructions as well, so that crest and toe will happen. But yes, personality trace interest will be visible in the very first week, like say. Encourage play-based learning, as Archana ma'am also added, that yes, in ECCE, don't make the children, restricted to worksheets or like say, no, give them play-based learning. Let them experience. Let them do kinesthetic learning. Let them do by their own hands. So give them liberty to understand what is actually to be done, rather than just giving them coloring whole day. And no, this is not actually the procedure in ECC. Give them exposure, give them different shades in the classroom. Otherwise the children feel distracted, And when the distraction occurs, learning get lower down. So always enhance learning and enhance motivation with least distraction. Develop social emotional skills, very important. And nowadays children, they hardly get friends with each other. They feel as if I'm confined to my own toys. Nowadays screen time is too much there. I was so surprised when one of my parent ward's parent told that, okay, while eating food she watches screen. So I said, okay, the child is watching screen. You are inculcating such things. Why don't you talk with the child? Why don't you talk about the food which you have given to the child? Why you are not leaving the child in the park? Why you are not leaving the child with the friends? So such emotions, social emotions, that are to be done at home as well, not only in the school. They wait for the hour when they will send the child to the school, and then they wait for the teacher who will foster such things. How come? Everything is not student centric. Few things are teacher centric as well. So tell the parent such things. Conflicts occur sometime, but yes, our tone should be so much polite that we resolve the conflict. Conflict should not be there with the parent. When you share genuine feedback, the parent will respect your feedback because it is actually beneficial for the child. Foster the independence, give them opportunity, tell them once, twice, thrice. After that, leave them. Let them understand. Let them see at their peer how your peer is doing. She is understanding. Give star to the peer. Immediately, the influential child will understand why this child has got star. Why not me? Then the child will see, and again, the visual learning will take place. You always use positive reinforcement. You do reinforcement in the classroom. Self esteem is very important. So, whenever you are saying something to the child that it is not to be done, but at the end note, you must add, you're a very good girl, you're a very good boy. I know, but don't do this. So, here you are not hurting the self esteem of the child, and meanwhile you are motivating the child also that you are a very good girl, very good boy, but yes, this is not good, don't do this. So here positive reinforcement is going on. Communicate effectively, very important. Children watch your words, so you need to take care of the words which you are using in the classroom. Sometimes if you are making them understand the thing which they are not getting, then always give positive reinforcement. After telling everything to the child, end it on a very motivational note that you are a very good child, don't make me feel sad, don't do this. Otherwise in ECC there is hardly something that you don't have to do this, you don't have to do, but there are certain things which we need to take call for. Like say if I'm talking about nutrition, there are few children who do not chew. They keep the food in their mouth and they do not chew, and then they are sitting because they want screen. That is what the habit they have at home. So in that case, what a teacher will do, a teacher will motivate the child that you have to chew, you have to eat your food because it is in your mouth. So do it by yourself. So these are the very very minute things which we are actually making them learn. So we have to take call for such things. Be patient and flexible. Flexible means you have to understand that you have to take care of the children in a way that they should feel patient and take care of yourself. Finally, don't forget to take care of yourself. You are in a profession where you are helping the children at par, so you have to take care of yourself also, and you have to take care of the need of the student as well. So don't forget to take care of yourself. Teaching can be demanding, and both physically and emotionally. So make sure to prioritize self-care and find time to recharge, outside of the work. So this is all about the case study, uh, which is actually revolving around the nutrition in the early years. Okay, teachers, so I feel it is helpful for you, and I hope you have gained something out of it, that how we can deal with such children. So we have to take care of the children in a manner that we should, put emphasis on certain things which are actually hidden, and we have to take call for, such things. Uh, Achna ma'am, are you there? Archana ma'am, are you there?
Yeah, ma'am. I'm very much here. I was waiting. Yeah.
So I hope teachers, it is a time when you can ask questions. If you have any questions in your mind, you can ask questions. It was like, um, we have shared the content, we have shared the different parameters, and the things which are to be taken care in the classroom as well. So if you have any questions in your mind, you can please share. You can share in the chat box as well, and then after we'll move for the teacher activity. Yes, teachers. Okay, thank you so much. We always design the session so that it will help our teachers in a way that they can implement the things in the classroom. Because when we are in a classroom, we are actually the warriors. We have to take care of those who are actually coming from the lap of mother. So we cannot be so abrupt to them. We have to be very polite. We have to keep patience, and we have to love them as well, and then we have to make them learn too. So keeping all the things in mind is very important. uh, okay, so teachers do not have any questions. uh, After this we'll go for teacher activity. So Archana ma'am, thank you so much
Yeah.
for joining this,
Welcome.
and giving lovely insight on this particular topic. And we all teachers are so thankful to you for sharing such a valuable content with us.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, everyone. See you. Bye.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Bye bye. Take care. Okay, teachers, now it is a time for teacher activity. I'm sharing the teacher activity. So, teacher activity, the question is what issues you face in class related to nutrition and how you resolve the problem. So, teachers, I have shared one case study also with you, complete one with intervention and all, assessment, everything. So I believe you also might be facing such kind of, problems in the classroom, in kindergarten especially, beginning years. So if you face such, issues in the classroom, how you resolve them, what is your approach? That is the question for teacher activity. So you have to give the answer of teacher activity uh, in the chat box, so that uh, after this I will share the link with you. Kindly mute yourself. Generation of certificate. So chat box is open for you teachers. You can go to the chat box and you can share your valuable, or okay. There is one teacher who is writing. I just want to check. Children who come by bus or who leave early don't get to eat a healthy breakfast or even any breakfast. You are absolutely correct. Kindly do not scribble on my screen. You are absolutely correct, teacher. Yes, when they board into the bus early, they hardly get time to eat breakfast. And when the parents send them to the school, they feel as if they will send a big lunch box and the child will finish at one go. It is not at all possible. It is not possible for you as well, for me too. It is naturally not possible. We can take intake at one particular time, how much our diet is allowing us. So counsel such parents. We ask the parent to send an additional drink and some breakfast, which we encourage the child to eat before class or in the first break. See, that is your temperament in the classroom, how you decorate, what kind of a decorum you have in your classroom. If you have two breaks, then it is naturally fine. But there are few schools who go for only one break. So in that case, you need to take a call, and you need to make the parent understand that the child must eat something in the breakfast. It can be either one banana also, but yes, one fruit diet or whatever. They have to take the call. Counsel the parent. We are counselors as well, so we need to understand this thing, that yes, our positive feedback, our feedback matters a lot to the parent. I am a home room teacher taking care of grade 1 at Time School, Hyderabad. Children demand that they don't want to eat what parents have said. Yes, definitely, this is what I have shared with you as well. Sometimes parent share such things which they actually do not want to eat, but the parent feel that as if yes, in the school they will eat. How it is possible? I don't know how they feel like this. It is not at all possible. Just give me a break. I drink some water. So yes, teachers, I have already shared with you that we need to take call for such things. Share your feedback with the parent and change the food they are sending in the lunch box. At least they should understand that the teacher is observing such thing, and the teacher is giving me a valuable feedback because it is beneficial for their own child. We make a timetable for the nutritional food. Yes, if your school is allowing you, then you can go for. If you have a meal plan in the school, then yes, definitely it can be a possibility. In Jammu, it is a rule in the class to check if any child is without tiffin. Every child will share one bite to the. Oh, such a sweet thought. But rarely it happens that the child is without tiffin. It might be a mistake if any time it happened. But yes, if you are doing such things, so we are inculcating sharing and caring in children, which is actually now in vain nowadays. I hardly see children. They just snatch for their own food. They don't want to share their food. So why they don't want to share, I don't know. When they get hardened as a clay, when they get a complete shape, then they might get such behavior. They might learn such behavior from outside. But yes, in early years, they should understand that what is mercy, what is pity, what is politeness, what is patience, what is fun, love, all these things. So they should have mercy for others so that they can see the face of the peer group and start sharing. If any peer group wants something, they should share with a very positive thought. So we are the one who are actually looking forward to inculcate, isn't it? Normally, children don't feel like eating what is in their lunch box. They like to eat what is in others' boxes. Yes, you are absolutely correct. It happens. But here we need to make the child understand that your mama loves you so much. She has prepared this for you. The moment you click this card na, of mother love, then they will definitely eat what is there in the lunchbox. Sometimes they eat half, sometimes they eat full. So here that is what I'm saying, key collaboration with the mothers is a only key which we can do. We need it, and it will definitely lessen our work. When we are collaborating with them, they also feel happy that the teacher is giving me a call, that the teacher want my help. There are only few mothers who take it on a very negative note, but yes, we are the counselors as well. When we make them understand that this is good for you, then gradually, I trust this thing, that gradually they feel that yes, the teacher is correct. Sometimes they feel as if the teacher is saying like this, but yes, when it is true, it is true. True remains true only. It can never be a false one until and unless the person who is listening to it will understand that it is true. So we can give them chart day wise, like what they have to say. Sometimes it is tedious, yes, but yes, if it is like they are compatible with it, they are comfortable, then we can share such. We strictly instruct parents not to send junk items. This I do too. I also do not favor. And trust me, teachers, if you tell your children in the classroom that this is a junk food, eat the healthy part, they tell at home as well. And the moment they leave that junk in the tiffin box as such, and they finish the healthy part, you give